You are most welcome, dear learners, to Primary 1 English lesson by Teacher Joel MALUMA. In today's lesson 4, we are going to look at how we can read a picture story. Yes, reading a picture story. In case you have any question after watching this video, here is my number. You can call me or send a message on WhatsApp. If you want to use the email address is here, and I shall get to you feedback as soon as possible. Now let us look at reading a picture story. We know a picture story is that form of story which is represented by pictures. We look at the picture and tell what is in the story. The title says, Mary's Weekend. Mary's Weekend. And here we see picture 1, we see Mary. But before we get to say, what is Mary doing? We have some guiding words here that we can use to tell what is happening in the picture. One says, cooking. Cooking. Another one is food. Food. And the third one is kitchen. Kitchen. So we can use these guiding words to tell what is happening in the picture. So here now we see Mary, meaning Mary is in the kitchen cooking food. So the story begins with Mary in the kitchen cooking food. After Mary cooking food, what happens next? We now see in picture 2, Mary with her friends eating food. Look at the guiding words. Eating food, then friends. So Mary is eating food with her friends. After eating food, in picture 3, we see, according to the guiding words, playing with friends. This means Mary is playing with her friends after eating food, and you can see they are in the garden or in the compound. Can be gardens of, we have special places which are designed with good gardens where you can go and refresh yourself during your leisure time. Can be a compound. Let's get to the fourth picture. In picture 4, we see Mary, after playing, is here with a friend. According to the guiding words, we are seeing eating watermelon. Eating watermelon with who? With a friend. So we say Mary is eating watermelon with a friend. Let's get to another picture. Picture 5. We see, according to the guiding words, going, cook supper. This means Mary is going to cook supper. So she is here trying to prepare. She has not yet started the cooking, but she's going to cook supper. Then in picture 6, we see Mary's weekend going on after she has cooked supper, according to the guiding words, eating supper. Now here we see Mary eating supper. Do you see chicken on the plate, juice, and very many dishes are here on the table. A friend is eating a watermelon. Wow, this is so good. We see Mary eating supper. Then picture 7, after Mary eating, we see Mary's night now. According to the guiding word, there is sleeping. So in picture 7, Mary is sleeping. You see the moon and the stars. Mary is sleeping, and the picture 9 tells us Mary's new day. No, picture 8, Mary's new day. According to the guiding words: morning, going, school. So here we see Mary with a friend, nicely dressed in a school uniform, and is a new day in the morning. So we see that in the morning, Mary is going to school with a friend. Now these are pictures telling us a story. We need to write this story. My dear learners, looking at these pictures, we need to write the story. So can we get back to where it starts from, and we write like one sentence on each picture, interpreting each picture. We have seen what is in the story. Now we need to begin writing. Picture 1, we can say Mary is in the kitchen cooking some food. Hey, you come up with your own sentence. You can say Mary wakes up in the morning. She is in the kitchen cooking breakfast. We get to the second picture. After Mary cooking, she is eating food with her friends. In the third picture, we say, after they have finished eating breakfast, they go to play. Or Mary is playing with her friends. We move on. Picture 4, we can say Mary is eating watermelon with a friend. Now that is after playing. Picture 5, we can write and say Mary is going to cook supper. They have played, eaten something. Now it's time to prepare supper. So Mary is going to cook supper. In picture 6, we can write and say Mary has finished cooking supper and is eating with a friend. Mary is eating supper with a friend. After eating supper, picture 7, we can say Mary is now sleeping. Mary is in her bedroom sleeping. Then in picture 8 is a new day, Mary's new day. We can say it is in the morning. Mary with a friend are going to school. It is in the morning. Mary has woken up. Mary with her friend are going to school. You see? So we come up with our story. Now, my dear learners, I want you to find the time. You write this story for me. You write for me that story and turn in your work for marking on Google Classroom. We have Google Classroom for primary 1. And how do you join? You join using the class code below. This class code here is the one that you can use to join our P1 Google Classroom, where there is activity. Actually, let me wait for your answers. This marks the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching this video. My name once again is Teacher Joel Malma, and here is my telephone number and the email address in case you want to speak to me. Now, check out the playlist below for recent lessons you may have missed by tapping the button, or subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to get more upcoming lessons for all subjects. Allow me to say, may God bless you all.